John Short is here, and Dad is also here. Hi, friends. Hi, Melanie Harrow. Coming in from the old East Coast there. Good to see everybody. We got Elizabeth Rayner jumping in from SoCal. James Heffernan jumping in from New Hampshire. So we got a bunch of, got all corners of the US today. So we are working the core today, the core, the old core here. So today we're talking about acceleration, deceleration. So a lot of times we talk about speed expressing power, right? The ability to push or explode. So the core is largely about deceleration, the ability to resist change and resist forces. And we'll talk about that a little as we go along. So let us warm up and we'll get more into that core idea going forward. So let's get our side bend in here. Go ahead and take the feet together and take the hands, point the index fingers up toward the sky and make yourself into a rocket. Breathe in. Now, here's what I want you to do. Tilt over toward one side, as we often do. Feel that stretch going along that, that opposite side, right? Breathe in and go toward the opposite side. Now, what I want you to notice is as we do this exercise, or this little movement, which we've done many times, the reason you get a little bit of, the stretch there is that muscle is trying to prevent you from falling over to your side, right? So we're decelerating, preventing additional lengthening. And that is protecting the spine. It's protecting our general self from falling over and injuring yourself, right? So this is generally what the core does. It decelerates, it prevents excessive movement. It does create movement, but it also prevents it. And that arguably is its primary function. Tilting to the side. Tilting to the side. That's very good. Make sure we get the breath going. Easy. Yes. That's good. So let's transform it into hold on to the back of one hand. Take those hands forward and go up and down with the arms. Stretch across the very upper back and rotate a little bit to one side. And you'll feel, the traps. These muscles right here, the sheet of muscle that covers the mid upper back. And it requires a few little tweaks to get right into that. So you can move the head around a little bit. Good. All right, good. Still working with those traps. Let's go ahead and take the shoulders in the big circle going back. And today, this is the way. Big circles going back, taking a little morning air. Cool weather out here in Southern California. Now let's go one shoulder and the other shoulder. Meet that. Feel how that extends, that expands. The ribs. Good, let's go the other way. Let's take that one shoulder up and over, the other shoulder up and over, other shoulder up and over. But feel how we move. When we move the torso like this, this is what the core does, right? It helps support and protect you when you're making all this movement through the spine. All right, golf grip. Squeeze the shoulder blades, circles to the front. Let's make little fast circles as I say hello to people here. Dad Elizabeth. Jeffrey is here. Hi, Jeffrey. Laura Hansen hanging out. And Melanie Harrow coming from the East Coast. A lot of East Coasters today. How about that? Let's take the thumbs back, squeeze the shoulder blades, circle, and let's go ahead and rotate that torso. Keep that chest up and keep those arms behind the plane of the body and that back arm up and parallel to the ground. That's good. Let's go ahead and point the thumbs toward the shoulders, bring the elbows together, bring a knee up as we go out, and the other knee up as we go together. So we get a little hip and a little shoulder here. Good. Moving. And last one. Excellent job. Opposite direction arm circles. Here we go. Still working with our shoulder joints here. Go ahead and take it up. And around. That train whistle. Up and around. Ah. Up. And over and around. Good job. Couple more. Up. And over and around. Last one. Up. Over and around. Let yourself twist as you do this. The twisting is going to happen naturally. So the other way. So the other arm comes forward. Now notice we twist, right? And then we turn that way. So there's turning involved in this move. Rotation. Couple more. Last one. All right, good job. So working with the head and neck now. Let's go ahead and tilt it over to the side. Tilt it over the other side. Tilt it to the side. Tilt it to the other side. Ah, yes. Now we got ribs and neck all included in the party here. Good. And let's add the whole body global side flexion here. Go ahead and step it out. Step across. Step it out. Step across. Step it out. Hey, step behind. How about that? Let's do that. Step it out. Step behind. Let's go the other side. Step it out. Step across. Step it out. Step across. Try to keep those arms as straight as you can. Let's go behind this time. Step it out. Step across. Nice job. All right, good. Let's take it into the hips. Slightly wider stance. Go ahead and roll it around with the hips. Nice. All of this is core. All of this is core. From the back, all the way to the front, to the sides, right? It's not just the six-pack muscle. Take the hips in the other direction. That's an important part, right? That's going to prevent you from falling backwards like this, but this and this and this are all part of the game as well. So don't forget that. All right, tilting the feet. Here we go. Inversion, eversion. Let's prevent an ankle sprain today. Breathing, tilting our feet. We're enjoying this new sense of openness in the torso. And now we are spinning our foot, spreading those toes out. Da 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 ba da ba ba ba. Nice job. Let's go to the other side. Other side. Yeah, so we worked on some side plank last time, reverse directions that foot. We're gonna play with some side planking today and some anterior core and some posterior core as well. Go ahead and pull that up. Oh, there's that rectus femoris there. Front of the thigh. It's feeling rather sore today. Maybe for you too, having worked some legs last time. Yes. Yes, good job. Let's go ahead and externally rotate. And let's double that up. 1, 2. Yeah. 1, 2. Glutes there. 1, 2. Yeah. 1, 2. Pull, pull. Pull, pull. Stay tall as you pull, pull. Try to fall as I just did. Pull, pull. Pull, pull. Pull, pull. One more each side. Pull, pull. And last one. Pull, pull. All right, good. Let's go into our single leg RDL. Single leg RDL. This is a little bit of posterior core going on here. So why not? Let's get that in the mix. Stretch back. Arms extend. Couple more. Lifting that back leg as high as you can. And extending those arms out as far as you can. Balance issue. Grab something for help. And last one. Here we go. There it is. Those hamstrings. Good. All right. Shake out the body a little bit. And let's do, for our sort of final seal in, let's do front and back walking. Again, firing up core, posterior and anterior. Let's go ahead and plant left foot, step forward with the right, drive it up and back, step back with the right, drive it down and through, up and back, down, through, at your own pace, stretch. So feel deceleration, right? Stopping. That core is preventing excessive movement through the spine. You feel that? Right there, and right there, right there, there. So it's preventing us from going too far, yeah? Let's switch to the other side, plant the right foot, swing it through, swing it back, swing it through, swing it back, swing it through, swing it back, and let's try to do a big one, swing it through, swing it back. All right, nice job. Let's complete it. Let's go ahead into rotation. Plant the right foot, take the hands, palms down, rotate. So here again, the core prevents you from going too far this way, right? And causing the spine to rotate too far, yeah? So the fibers, the brilliantly evolved fibers of the torso are preventing you from, and the torso is running this the fibers run this diagonal way. Switch to the other side, left foot planted. And that those diagonal fibers are preventing you from turning too far, right? Thank goodness for those diagonal core fibers, all right? Good, nice job. Have a drink of water and we'll get into some good stuff here at 7:42 in the morning. 1-minute warm up, that's cool. All right, so we're gonna jump into a side plank. We started with a side plank last time. We're gonna do a variation on this time. And I'm gonna give you, our standard 4 options, okay? So if you're still waking up, you're still getting used to this whole workout side plank business, you can go into this version. So my knees are bent directly back behind me, as if I'm kneeling on my 2 feet. There's space here. I'm creating a straight line between my head and my knees. That's version 1. Version 2, I've got my top foot in front, my bottom foot in back, the toes of my bottom foot are touching the heel of my front foot, and I'm here. Version 3, I'm stacked. Version 4, top arm is straight or bottom arm is straight, and I bounce like this, okay? Whichever version you choose, let's hold that for another 15 seconds. So we're just going static this first set. We will complicate it a little more going on, don't worry. It'll get more fun, dynamic as we go along. 3, 2, 1, stop, let's switch to the other side. Same thing, choose your level. Whatever you want to do today, whatever you feel like doing. I'll do my this version. I like bringing the top arm up. I like pulling that shoulder blade onto the back just because it encourages me. This is what we do when we're timid, right? When we're afraid, oh my gosh, I'm going to fall backwards. Drive those hips forward. That's going to involve the glutes, again, part of the core in this action. So take the hips forward, extend, open the chest, bring that shoulder blade onto the back. That will improve your experience of this exercise. All right, let's stop that. Good job. Come to stand. So today's lunge variation brought to you by the core, okay? So the lunge variation is gonna look like this. We're gonna start kind of off to the side. We're gonna lunge our inside foot. So we got our little line here in the center. We're gonna lunge our inside foot backward, right? We can do a touch if we want, and we're gonna come up. Then we're gonna do our side jump right there. Then that inside trailing leg is gonna go into reverse lunge. So we have the jump, reverse lunge, we have jump, we have reverse lunge, okay? If you wanna make it quick and athletic, do so. You're still warming up and you wanna make it a little slower and more controlled, you can do that too. We're gonna keep going for 30 more seconds, okay? This can also be just an easy step. You wanna make a little step, delicate little step to the inside, that's cool too. You wanna make a giant side leap, you can do it that way too, all right? I prefer a little bit. If you could make it a little bit jumpy in the middle, that's good. Just because, again, acceleration is a good thing. All right, 15 more seconds to go. Getting into some legs here. It's very good. All right. And we're gonna serve up a nice little combo platter in just a second here. Good. 3, 2, 1. That's enough of that one. Good. We need one dumbbell for this next move. One single dumbbell. All right. So you ready to just get your mind blown here? It's kind of thing that blows my mind. So we're going to take a dumbbell. We worked on a variation of this. I don't want to leaves falling in my face. Holding on the sides of the dumbbell, right? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my legs into a hollow hold-like position. Now, hollow hold, just a reminder, the lower back stays on the ground. So if I lower my legs and my lower back peels way off the ground, I'm not doing it right. I want to tuck, pelvis under, draw ribs in, then lower legs as far as I can while maintaining that position. Then, you thought that was all. I'm going to take my dumbbell and tilt it a little bit this way. And then I'm going to lower it back behind my head, and I'm going to add some triceps into this fun, okay? So we got all this knit together here, right? Now remember, if it's really hard, just bend your legs a little bit or lift them up a little bit. And we're bending the arms here like this. We got some triceps and some anterior core thrown into the mix here. So we're going to hold on to that, keep working, keep that lower back on the ground, keep those ribs, knit in, not flared out, knit in, strong, for about another 10 seconds. We're working that triceps extension. If you have to lower the legs and just put the feet on the ground for the last 10 seconds, that's fine. No one's going to yell at you. 3, 2, and stop. Okay, good. We're going to go back to our side plank now, okay? So, as I said, I would complicate this, right? So choose your version of the side plank, and we're going to add this rotational arm action into the mix. So if I'm doing this one, I'm right here. Let's go ahead and get started. Take it down and around, under, and then open it up. Take it down and around and under, and open it up. Okay? So keep working with that. Whatever version you're doing, this top arm is making this circle. So my legs can be bent, my legs can be straight, my top arm could be, or my bottom arm could be straight or bent. Does not make no, never mind. Let's keep going for 7 more seconds. Keep it going. Got this torso really working here. Good stuff. Switch to the other side, 30 seconds on this side. Body straight, feet or legs stacked, or not, as you wish, 30 seconds, right? Open, and swing it down. Open, swing it down. Swing it. And keep going like that for about 10 more seconds. Good job. Yes, I'm seeing some hands coming up and down. Make sure the body is a beautiful straight line, right? We don't want to have the hips cocked up or forward or back. The body is, it's a plank, right? We're still in plank. Good, stop, that's quite enough. Good, come up, and let's go back to our lunge. Okay, so we had our reverse lunge with the jump in the middle. Now, complicating this one. If you want to stick with a version you were doing before, that's totally cool. If we want to add a rotation, step it back, hold the position, rotate to our front leg, then come up, jump, back leg or center leg comes to the back, rotate to the front leg, and continue. Step back, rotate to the front leg, and step back, step out, step back, rotate, and continue. So this requires us, again, to hold that low position with a little more control. So we got control, strength, power, all in this one little exercise with this little jump in the middle. Yeah, we got the strength coming up, jump, all very, very good. We're going to go for about 10 more seconds on this move. We're looking good. We're strong. We're going to go back to our triceps extension with a hollow hold. So that's a multitasker, big time. Good, stop. Okay, come to the back. Now, if you were laughing at how easy that move was last time, we can also take 2 dumbbells. A dumbbell in each hand. A little awkward. Right there. Holding onto those dumbbells like that. Taking the legs into whatever hollow hold position we can do. Bend and extend. Bend and extend. Bend and extend. Notice the arms are not going vertical. They're staying tilted back the whole time and then winding up close to the ears, okay? Remember, you work with the position of the legs that works best for you. So if your legs, if it's just a struggle and you're like, this is hard, why did he make me do this? Just bend your legs a little bit, right? Keep the lower back on the ground. Do the version that works for you, okay? If you're like, ha, this is easy, lower the legs a little bit while keeping those ribs tucked in, okay? Remember, I'm not here to coach you, so I'm not there with you to coach you to say, you can do better, or you're working a little too hard. You need to gauge that yourself. All right, 10 seconds to go, and we'll finish. Doing very, very well. This is good. And stop. Nice job. Okay, back to side plank, last one. Yes, this is a core challenge, but guess what? It's Wednesday. It's 4th day. We're in the center of the body, in the center of the week. You think I didn't plan that? All right, I didn't plan it. Okay, so same thing, but now if you want, we're going to take it one level further. So I'm going to come up into my position here. Take my arm down and through, just like we did before. And then I'm going to add that top leg if I'm so inclined, okay? The top leg. Okay. So it's stabilization through the center of the body, right? Mobilization with the limbs, okay? Working those two things at once. 5 seconds to go. Switch. Good job. Coming to the other side. Stack it up. However you are working this move. Open, open, down and through, open, open, down and through. And of course, you're working, as always, with your version of the move. So if you're like, I can't open anything, just stick with the easier version, right? I'm just climbing the ladder a little bit. So if people want to challenge themselves, you want to challenge yourself for part of the set, you can do that. You want to challenge yourself for the whole set. The important thing is the form stays tight. If the form is a mess, I want you to make it a little easier. Good. That's enough on that one. Good job. Okay, come to standing. Once again, rotational, jumpily, back step, lungy movement here. So start at your side. Step back with the inside foot. Rotate. Good. Now, come up fast. Now, jump. Rotate or step back. Rotate. Come up fast. Step. Step, rotate, jump, step, rotate, and continue. So we're working some good leg strength there, isometric. Again, now I said come up fast, right? That's it. That again is optional, right? So if I'm stepping back with my inside leg, I hold this position, I get the rotation in, and then I'm going to try to come up explosively, a little bit explosively. Then I'm going to jump explosively out and repeat on the other side. So slow eccentric, slow lowering, fast concentric, fast up. Okay? Almost there. Almost there. Good. Let's stop it right there. Okay. Triceps extension with the hollow hold. Last one. So again, my friends, I got my dumbbells and I'm dreading this. And like, this is so hard. I can bring my legs to here. I can even bring my legs on the ground. I even say, you know what, uncle on the ab. I'm just going to take the legs like that. That's fine. All right, let's go ahead and start. Lower back stays close to the ground. On the ground. All right, keep that going. It's going to be a 30-second set, so we're looking at about 10 more seconds. All right, keep that stability in that core. Right, this is important. Being able to maintain this while other stuff is doing stuff on the outside. So we added this complication of the arms. All right, that's enough. Good job. Come up, have a drink of water, and we'll get on to bigger, better, more fun, more awesome things. Good job. Okay, so what we're going to do on this, we're going to get a rotational curl to press, So whenever you rotate, of course, you automatically bring that core into those diagonal fibers that I was talking about before. All right, so here we go. Take your weights. And all we're going to do here, and we're not going to be too crazy about this. We're going to plant the feet. We're going to go curl, press, and turn, right? Then bring it down, center again, curl, press, and turn. Curl, press, and turn, yeah? So not extreme. Sometimes we do this a little bit more dynamically. We're just rotating kind of the shoulders, the upper torso a little bit. We're going to keep going into this for about another oh, I don't know, 25 seconds, something like that. So keep it smooth. I'm going to toss some legs into this in just a minute as well. But we just worked the legs. I know. Don't worry. I got it all planned out here. All right, good job. 10 seconds to go. Keep it going. Melanie, Harrow, Laura, John, Jeffrey, James, JJJ. You guys should have like a barbershop quartet. All right, that's quite enough. Good job. Okay, so let's work a squat with a little walk here. So what does that look like? We're going to stand. We're going to step one foot roughly to the heel. So we're almost heel toe. And we're not heel toe like this on tightrope. We're heel toe like this. So the feet are just a little staggered. I'm going to squat, keeping my torso vertical, and then I'm going to come up. Then I'm going to step my back foot to the front. My heel is even with my toe on the other side. And then I'm going to squat like this. Okay? So this is kind of it's a fairly natural form of squatting, right? I'm going to walk forward until I'm basically on top of the camera and no one wants to see that. So walk backward, right? Then I walk backward. So we're getting more legs here. Try to keep the torso as vertical as you can. This is and make sure you take care of your knees as well, right? We don't want to go so fast and so far that the knees start to feel, spongy. We want to come down, control it, and then come up and continue. Let's go for 10 more seconds on this move. So we got a little bit of pressing. We got a little bit of core. And then, of course, we can get some back in here. Good stuff. All right. So here we go with back. We're going to make this a simple back one. So come down here onto your front side. And we're going to work the swimmer here, which is kind of an abbreviated version of the handcuff move, which I've showed you many times. So bring the palms facing one another, point the toes. And we got the same movement. Now we're going to swim down, but instead of doing here like a breaststroke, we're going to go there, back of the hands, move toward one another. And that's the whole movement. Okay? If you want to do the press here, that's fine. But we're not doing optional push-up right now. We're really focusing on the backs of the shoulders, and the shoulder, the lower traps here. All right, keep her going. 15 seconds. It's a nice little series here. Get onto the chest. Now, some people don't have the shoulder flexibility to do this. So what I would say is either sit in a chair or come into the hinge position and bring it here. Okay, hinge. There. Okay. We just want to make sure those shoulder blades stay back. We don't want them rounded forward. All right, stop right there. So we're going to come back, dialing back to our curl to press with the rotation at the top. So take the feet slightly wider than shoulder. Here's our neutral center position. Curl it, press and rotate. Take it down. Curl, press and rotate. Now, I'm working with a little speed on that concentric portion. Now, if you are inclined to do that, if you feel like, all right, these weights, I can control these weights pretty well, go ahead and do that. So we have curl press, right? And then down slow. Curl press and down slow. It's shocking how fast life comes at you at some time. And if all you do in your workouts is slow movements, slow and controlled movements, that's great. But if you can progress beyond that and do a little bit of acceleration through these movements, you're going to be better prepared for what life throws at you outside of our safe little arena here. All right, 10 seconds to go on this. See if you can get some acceleration, right? And some slow deceleration, right? Accelerate up. And you know what? Even if you try to go fast, that's also helpful. Let's stop, ditch the weights, once again to squatting with the walk, squatting with the walk. So take a little step forward, descend, come up fast if you can. Take a step, descend, come up fast if you can, descend. What's the key on that coming up fast? Part of it is push through the heel of that front foot. That's going to help you, right? If you're on your toes a little bit, it's going to be harder to accelerate fast because there's going to be this a little give in the ankles there a little bit. But if you push through a solidly placed front foot, that's going to help you get up faster. All right, let's go 15 more seconds on this. We'll go back to our swim. All right, at 8 o'clock in the morning. We're doing fine. We got 10 minutes to go, friends. 10 minutes. Thank you for sticking with this. All right, stop. Good. Come on down onto the front side. Point the toes. Swim here. Swim, right? So we're straight. Our toes are pointed. Thumbs are up. I'm looking down. I'm really working those lats there, squeezing oranges under my armpits. So that I'm here, right there. The press if I want to do that. And right there. Squeeze those oranges under the armpits. And woo! Keep that going. Yes, I'm not gonna give the speech on how wonderfully centrated your joints are in your shoulders when you do this, because everybody knows that already. But it's a good one. It's a good one. And guess what? When you're doing this, it's the core again, because we're extending. We're creating openness in the front, right? And that is also working deceleration forward. Yeah. So when we do this, we're improving our posture as well. Let's go 10 more seconds to go. 10 more seconds. And we go all the way back to our standing curl press. Good, stop. Okay, back to standing curl press. Set 3 is always the best set, meaning we are the most focused. We're the most, dialed in on our form. And we're the most determined to get into those muscles and make them respond. So here we go. We're going to go 45 seconds on this. Bring it up. Take it down. So if you, those of you who are working the acceleration, think like stick of dynamite, right? Yeah, and then down. Stick of dynamite, exploding. Don't hurt anything, right? So don't do this unless you're feeling you have real control over the weights. Yeah, that's the speed that sport and life sometimes require you to move at. Yeah, so if you're feeling good and if you feel like you can control your weights, do speed. Work with some speed. You know, it's not going to kill you, right? We have special muscle fibers that are designed specifically for that. Good, that's enough. Leave the weights. Now we're going to go 1 minute on our standing walking squat, okay? We call this the Frankenstein squat because we're almost in the Halloween time here. So go ahead and take a step forward. Come up, down, up, down. Speed. Keep going with that. Again, we're going to go 1 minute on this. So we got about 35 more seconds. Yeah. It's a different experience to work with a little bit of explosiveness. It's a different experience because it's turning on your nervous system in a different kind of way. Right? Again, slow is great. No problem with slow. And most of the time, the world comes at us, you know, relatively controlled in our civilized world. Sometimes weird stuff happens. We need to deal with it. Yeah, we need to deal with it fast. All right, almost there. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. We're out. Good. Let's go back to last one on the swim. Famous swim. Garbage trucks rumble by. So we're down here. We got the toes pointed. We're looking at the ground. We got the thumbs up, and we're going to go ahead and swing this like this. Swing those armpits, those oranges under the armpit. Then we're reverse. Back again, and continue just like that, swimming away for about 30 seconds. Now this move is not going to be fast. This move you don't want to do fast. Now why is that? Some muscles are postural. They are anti-gravity muscles. So those muscles you want to work in a way that's a little slower, right? Because those muscles are kind of on all the time. You want to work those muscles in the way that they sort of naturally work in your body. Yeah. Some muscles are more like go muscles, right? We're trying to throw, we're trying to push something away from us. Well, that's what we do. That's why we do presses in more of an accelerative manner. All right, 10 more seconds to go. We're learning all kinds of things about kinesiology today. Did you lose somebody? Jeffrey, John. Oh, my dad left. Oh, a shame. Okay, good. Stop. My dad's like, I've had it with you, son. Okay, good. Have a drink of water. We've got 6 more minutes to go. We will finish with 6 more minutes of fun. Okay, so 6 minutes, our core power here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do some 10-second bursts, okay? 10-second bursts on mountain climbers, 10-second bursts on standing knees to chest, okay? Those very fast. But we'll probably do maybe, we might even go 4 times back and forth, okay? So those are bursts. We're gonna get them done fast. It's gonna be maybe a minute and a half or so of work here. So let's come into mountain climber. We're in our perfect push-up position, all right? Now, as always, right? If I am feeling strong, I can do this really fast. If I'm not feeling so strong, I can do it nice and slow. So ready, set, go, knees to chest, bust it out. Keep the arms straight. Make it a sprint. Keep the butt down and time. Good, come to standing. Take a moment. Good job. Now 10 seconds, high knees. Ready, set, go. Sprinting through this. How quick can we move our feet? 3, 2, 1, stop. Good. Breathe. Coming down. Mountain climbers. Here we go. Ready, set, go. Keep the arms straight. Push it. 3, 2, stop. Good. Breathe. Hope we're getting warm here. All right. Ready, set, go. Knees, chest. Quick. Pump the arms. That helps. Good. And time. Breathe. All right. Third round. Here we go. Ready, set, go. Definitely feeling this in the hips. And time. Good job. All right, we're doing well. One more after this. 5 seconds. Ready, set, go. High knees, come on. Yes. Keep going. Make it work. Come on. And time. All right. One more of each to go. Here we go. Let's do it. Definitely losing some steam here. We're doing our best. Ready, set, go. Arms straight. Hips down. Work it. And you're done on that. Come to standing. Last one, last 10 seconds. Let's work it here, folks. Here we go. Last one. Deep breath. Ready? And go. Here we go. Come on. Draw those knees up. Pump the arms. Work it. Oh, yeah. Almost there. And time. All right, guys. That was hard. Good job. Have a drink of water. And we'll do a little stretch. Let me get the paddles out here. Give myself a little jump there. All right, so let's do this. Let's come in a half kneeling position. And lunge it out. Open up those hips that we just worked really hard there. Ah, yes. Hip flexors. Got a baby next door crying. I do not blame him, her. Push. Gentle push forward. Oh, yes. Switch to the other side. Here we go. Gentle lunge forward. Gentle lunge forward. Oh, yes. Yeah, we got baby crying. Poor little chunk. All right. Nice job. There. Let's send some calming energy to that upset child here. Let's open the arms up. Let's tilt the head back. Let's open the whole front side of the body. Ah, this is the way. Let's rotate a hip. Let's swing that arm up into the air. Open up the hip flexor and the whole shoulder, the whole rib cage. Just go the other way. Breathing. This baby cry sound is very conducive to a nice calming. Swing it around. But I'm sure the neighbors get tired of me yelling at people on Zoom 4 days a week in the morning. They're entitled. Couple more. Breathe. All right. So let's get a little fold in here. Get the hamstrings open, the whole posterior chain. Breathe in. And go ahead and fold down. Lengthen the hamstrings. Go up. Reach. Fold. One more time. Come on up. Bring the palms together. Take the arms down. Couple breaths right there. Easy breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. All right, take those arms down by the side. Thank you very much for showing up today. Appreciate it. Good job on the core. Good job on all that work. We got Elizabeth, Jeffrey, John, James at times, Laura, Melanie Harrow. Thanks for showing up. So Friday, we got upper body. Hope you enjoyed that. We will see you on Friday. Tell your friends about this, spread the word, and we will see you very soon. Take care. Bye.